What's up, guys? It's Kraka here, and today it's a video that I didn't want to do because there's been so much talk about the Xbox One this week. You know, the way the system's set up, the used game situation and stuff. But I found this pretty good article. I actually saw it on my Twitter feed earlier this morning, and it kind of goes a little more in depth on how the used game system is going to work. As far as you trading into retailers, what they have to do, somewhat of a price gauge of what we're going to be looking at to purchase used games now as opposed to what we're used to, and just kind of who it's going to affect more, who it's going to affect less, and so on and so forth. So I hope you guys enjoy this commentary, and like I said, this right here, they stated that it's not all complete 100% locked in, but more than likely it is. Especially based on what we've been hearing so far this week, and I'm like a lot of other people, man. If this really ends up being the truth between that and the situation with the headsets and a couple other things, I may be going away from Xbox. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get right into it, and it says that pretty much, you buy a game new, right? Say the game's $60, okay? You put it on your console, and on the Xbox One, you're gonna have to upload it to your console, and then it sends from your console to, I guess, one of their servers to. It puts kind of like a keygen on it, like you do on computer software, and it registers it to your console, so that way. You can't take that game and play it on another console without recovering your gamer tag to it and a bunch of other complicated shit. So you buy the game, you get tired of playing it, so you want to go trade it into GameStop. Alright, you'll still be able to trade it into GameStop, but this is where it gets kind of weird, as opposed to what we're normally doing, and it's I don't think it's gonna work. It's gonna hurt a lot of people. But it says here, it says if a retailer wants to handle used Xbox game, they must first install and use Microsoft's own Azure-based used game retail system. So, just in that, they're going to force GameStop, all these other used game retailers, to buy one of their setups to be able to do what they got to do to resell a used game. There again, that's just, I guess, Microsoft imposing their own will. And it goes on to say, it says a consumer can bring their Xbox One game in store and sell it to a retailer and receive cash or credit in return with no problems. It says then that sold game is then wiped from the Xbox seller's Xbox One Live profile and can be resold, with the retailer deciding on what price to resell it at within the limits which are discussed below. This is probably the part that you're not going to like. I didn't like it, and I think it's stupid, but and it's going to hurt your trade-in value. What they're saying is Microsoft is shooting for a used game price that is going to be 90% of what the game was new. So if a new game's $60, then a used copy would be around $50, $55 is what you're going to pay for it used. So say you go buy Call of Duty 4 and that game's still $50 new, then you're going to have to pay 90% of that to buy it used, regardless. I'm not, you know, there again, like I say, they haven't 100% committed to this. Nobody knows for sure, but I don't think that's going to work. I mean, that's going to kill a lot of people that like to buy used games and stuff, and I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't, you know, but then it says the money generated from used game sales will be split between the retailer, the publisher of the game, and Microsoft itself. The percentage to be split will be determined by Microsoft, which more than likely means they're going to take the majority and just leave the rest to the retailer and the developer. You know, there's my phone. Pretty much, I mean, nothing's really going to change for us as far as what we do to trade games in. We're just not going to get probably barely any money for them, because now that they're gonna if they have to sell them at 90% of retail, they're gonna sit on them a while, and they're not gonna give you a lot of money for a game that they're not gonna make nothing on. So I think it's a bad deal. I certainly hope that Xbox changes this, but you know, for whatever reason, they decided to do this. I guess they were tired of, maybe saw they were losing too much money on used games. But I'm trying to look through this to make sure I didn't overlook anything. But I think that's about it. And as you guys know, but if this is all true, it just makes PlayStation look a lot better. They, you know, this was kind of a controversy with them, but they did come out and say that they were not doing this. So Xbox is digging their hole a little bit deeper. But like I say, guys, I hope to change it. You know, I would be fine if you bought a used game and you had to do like the old EA pass was like $5 or $10 to play the game, and that would just renew the license, you know, and then whatever. But I mean, and it is a business. I understand they're here to make money, and you know, it is what it is. But I just think it's going to piss off more people than it's potentially going to help in the long run. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm trying to do more and more. And the Xbox coming out, I'm going to start doing a little bit more on it as I can dig up and find some things. When E3 comes, I'll be covering as much as I can. Just been really busy, home and working 60-hour weeks still. But that's about it for today, and we'll catch y'all next time. And this is Kraka. Peace.
Say that KrakaOG is way too OP. Even the MLG pros be like he's so beat. So ring me along, you know that it's about to go down. I'm bringing this swarm, then I hear my leashing the hounds. You cannot run or hide. Look at V set up, look like some spicy red nachos. I eat that up. You wanna rock with the best? Well, the best is me. Get drop shotted and then wreck when you step to me. There's no way out. Yeah, I can have you stuck in your spawn at the same time raining in swarms. There's no way out. Yeah, I can have you trapped in the back, cause my K9's on the attack. There's no way out.